Greetings, everybody. I'm wearing my feel good, cozy sweater today. I wear it all the time, especially when I'm trying to separate myself from the blues. I put it on, it's like a cloak that keeps my spirit quiet. When my spirit is quiet, it helps me to see the positive in the negative. It helps me to be hopeful, even when it seems like nothing is right. It allows me to be silent, to appreciate the good and take it with the bad. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the question of, can you escape the drudgery? Can you escape the wickedness that exists in the world? Some of us say, oh, we're going to try to eat better. So we go to organic foods, not realizing that those seeds are genetically modified to begin with. Why is it organic? Perhaps the way it's processed, perhaps the kind of things that they put or not put on it, but that doesn't make the food good for you. Some of us want to live longer and live healthier, and so we choose food as a method, a way to keep us healthier. But sometimes the very things that we're using to keep us healthy is what's making us sick. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about an experience I had recently. And I'm not going to go into details because whenever I'm going through health issues, I don't really like to name it per se because I feel like by naming it, it's like you're accepting it. But to put it mildly, I've had some struggles recently. And they make me say to myself, just live your life. Don't give in to fear too much. Because sometimes the very thing that you fear is the very thing that's going to, manifest in your life. A constant debate that I have with myself and with others. But to put out intentions out there of what you want to happen in your life as opposed to what you don't want to have. So today, I'm living in fantasy. I'm just looking at the things that I desire in my life. I'm living vicariously through some people. So when I get great news about other person's life, I'm very happy for those persons. But I also dream of my good times, the things that brings me joy, the things that I desire to be in my life. And I keep those close to me. But I want to talk to you about something today. As part of that battle that I was experiencing, I was told not to go outside for 10 days, that I was admonished to stay away from the sunlight. That itself sounds very funny, very fishy. But the medication that I was put on, I was told that may interact negatively with sunlight. Imagine taking medication that is against nature or what is natural. So, when you're suffering and you've tried everything on your own and it's not working, sometimes you're given to traditional medicine. So I said, well, at this point, whatever I'm experiencing is so intense that I'm willing to try this thing. So I took this medication for 10 days, wasn't able to go outside for 10 days, miserable, locked inside for 10 days. But I'm thinking, well, this is for the best. I'm going to see a specialist. And so, I'm going to get to the bottom of these issues. I get there on Tuesday, and I didn't even say anything to this doctor. He just turned to me and he says, oh, by the way, you don't have that problem. So what problem I don't have? Because there were a few things that I was told I had to deal with. And one of the ones that were very concerning, he said, oh, by the way, you don't have that problem. I said, well, if I don't have that problem, why did I have to just take 10 days worth of medication for that problem? He says, oh, he turns his camera screen to me and he says, well, you don't have that problem. Say what? I just took 10 days of what appear to be very dangerous drugs for a problem I didn't have. Then he brushes it aside and he goes on to talk to me about other issues that we were there to discuss. And then you ask me why I have problems with trust. And then you ask me to turn around and trust these individuals. For 10 days, I took a drug that was very dangerous. The side effects were too much to count, only to find out that I didn't need them in the first place. So can I escape these traps, these bondages? How do you escape it? So the truth is, live your life, be as truthful as possible as you can, or be as close to the truth as you possibly can, interpreting truth in your own way, of course. I know that it's not man that's going to save you. It's your connection to that which is greater than you. Whatever you call it, or him, or her, or they. That's what I'm seeking now. A connection. That daily connection to something greater than me that I know exists. For some people, it's friendship. For some people, it's love. For some people, it's education, it's knowledge. Each person's connection to that which is divine is different. Your walk and your relationship with your guides are going to be different from my own. One thing is certain. This teaches me that you can trust nobody except what's this in here. I was also struggling with other issues. I could not eat anything. If I eat something that has a little bit of salt, it affected my tongue in such a way that I would have, my tongue layers would be stripped. And I thought it's salt, avoid the salt. I started eating really insipid tasting food, and I was still having the problem if I had something that had sugar in it. It didn't matter what I was eating. All I did was change my toothpaste. And I'm not saying it's perfect now, but it's getting better. The doctors didn't tell me that. Even though I was going and doing tests and searching all these things, they didn't tell me that. Something in my gut told me that. I researched that drug, one they gave me for 10 days, and I didn't want to take it, and my spirit was questioning it. I researched it and saw the side effects, but I still took it. So it's not their fault, it's mine, because that which is greater than me or greater than I spoke to me about it. I misunderstood. Who can you trust? Who can you trust? And the trouble is, after the damage is done, what are you going to hear? Oh, well, don't worry about it. It's past and gone. Let's take on and carry on from here. I'm shifting a consciousness once again, not based on what I hear others say, but based on my own experience. The best thing to do is to listen to that still voice and to live every day in such a way that it matters. I'm feeling better today, but I don't think it has anything to do with the medications that I took or could be taken. It's what's going on in my mind, figuring out some things for myself. Now, when I went back on Tuesday, he said that he had an idea about treating a situation with a drug that is used for men with prostate cancer. That didn't sound so right. I said to him, that's made for prostate, hence it's made created for men's problem, and that would work for a female. Questioning him, caused him to kind of backpedal. Take your health matters into your own hands. Trust your intuition, but listen to your body. It never lies. It never lies. Getting stronger does not, depend, or I'm not going to rely on drugs to do that. It's all gonna, the healing is gonna take place in my mind first, and then the food that I eat, the natural things that I grew up on, is my answer. Feeding my body, mind, and spirit is what's necessary. Yeah. Live. Be happy. It's a choice. Be blessed. It's your right. Trust no man, but at the same time, you don't live your life in condemnation of individuals you don't know. It's very easy to do that, to condemn what you don't know. Keep dreaming, keep living, stay blessed.